My name is Hilario Compean. My mother and my sister, they see it as a sort of barbaric sort of sport. They don't like the idea of me stepping into a cage at all. They think I'm gonna get hurt. They think, they think the worst. As far as my cousins and stuff, man, they bought me gloves for Christmas. I try to take back as much as I can and absorb as much as you can and avoid the violence as much as possible, because when it gets there, it gets there. It's not a big deal, but if I have to avoid it, I will avoid it. So they say with any sport it's all 80% mental and 20% physical. I completely agree. When you get to that level, when you get to that point, I mean, like anything else in life, if you ever hit a wall, it's either, go through it or stop, and of course nobody stops. Everybody has to go through it, and it's the same thing in training. You got to keep going even when you feel exhausted. Fighting is kind of the purest thing that we have, in a sense, because if you look at all the sports, they always compare that sport to fighting. They're always fighting to win. Football players, are in the last quarter and they're fighting to win. I mean, when it comes down to actually fighting, I mean, that's as pure as it gets. And I think why I like to do what I do is because it's pure, because there is a realism to it, because it is very applicable to the real world. It pertains to everything. You get to represent what's exactly inside your heart.
You got my leg.
You got to believe that even though that person might be stronger than you, that you can win, because you always can.